Mr. Anthony is the Director of Mobilization for the National Youth Service Corps. He joins us this morning to talk about the 2015 Batch B Corps members mobilization. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you very much.
Well, they've been mobilized. We understand that today is registration day. But yes, what is this that we hear about Corps members being able to choose the geographical area where they can serve? Doesn't this defeat the purpose of
it doesn't.
service?
It doesn't. First and foremost, you have to ask yourself, why did the management of NYSC do that? The NYSC, prior to this time, was doing the posting, what I might call manually. And you had so many people using the name of NYSC to defraud people. We had so many syndicates, and you keep on hearing that NYSC is collecting money, whereas those people are not even linked with NYSC. And so the management of NYSC decided, look, the best thing is, as they go online to register, they should be able to choose 3 states where they could be deployed for service. And in doing that, we also used computer to teleguide them as they do the choice. Number 1.
Teleguide.
Yep. Number 1 is that you won't see a state of origin. If, for instance, you are from Lagos State, there is no way you can see Lagos State for you to choose. Secondly, assuming you are from Lagos and you went to school in Ibadan, you will not even see Oyo State. That's the state where you schooled. Now, the third thing is that you make a choice. Assuming you choose a state within your geopolitical zone, you'll find out that in making the second choice, you will not see any state within that your geopolitical zone. And the third one is that if you are from the south, definitely the system will direct you to choose a state from the north.
And if you're from the north?
Yeah, if you're from the north, it will also direct you to the south. In fact, the system went to the extent that, assuming you were even born, say in Lagos, the chances that you will get Lagos is very, very slim.
Even if you didn't school
born,
then?
yes. The chances,
and it's not your state of
origin, because you have written date of birth. So these are the parameters. But having said that,
sorry, date of birth or place of birth?
No, place of birth.
Okay.
I mean place of birth.
I was,
yes.
I was so thinking that you could tell from my date of birth where
so you have all these. And so while we ask them to choose, we have also complied using what the law has said electronically to do this thing. And so you just go online and then you choose. Now somebody may ask, what of the married women? What happens to them? What of those who are sick? Online, as you are registering online, the system will ask you, are you sick? If you say yes, you say the ailment. You are also going to supply the name of your doctor, the hospital where the doctor is, his phone number. You will go further and also supply his Nigerian Medical Council certificate number, registration number. Now, the system will automatically post you to where your doctor is. Then, for the married woman, the name of your husband, where your husband is residing. Then you will supply the identity of your husband, either uploading the ID cards or international passport, as the case might be, and then the marriage certificate. The system will automatically post you to where your husband is.
Okay, let me quickly bring a follow-up
for the married man.
No concession for married men.
That's discrimination.
No, it's not discrimination.
You should be posted back to where your wife is.
Let me break. What's the margin of error for this one?
Well,
the first one where you choose where you go.
Like I've said, this is the first time we have done that. After the registration that has commenced today, we are going to sit back and do an analysis. But from what we are seeing, ordinarily, from what I could see from my listening, I think we had more than 95% success.
I see Ibrahim Lau, who here says, I know a lady who is from Ondo and only got Adamawa, Katsina, and Adamawa as options, even though she schooled in Borno.
Good. I'm going to tell you what happened. You know, the camps or the states, we use the camp capacity of those states. So as people were registering, we were looking also at the camp capacity. Immediately it feels of that state will disappear.
So if she's born in Borno.
Yeah.
And then
schooled in Borno.
Sorry, schooled in Borno.
Yeah.
Okay, from Ondo. And then only got, okay, so you're saying that if one is full, you get the next.
Yeah, if for instance, people are now registering and Ondo camp is full, you won't see Ondo again. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you'll be left with the other states as you go. Yep.
Okay. You know, so many things the NYSC is trying to do, because if you're talking about the success rate of this one, that has reached about 90%.
Yep.
That's a big one. But almost every Nigerian is concerned when it comes to core members and so many other issues, because it has become a culture that most Nigerians would love to see. When we talk of safety, we talk of cultural integration and national, unity. What is the scheme doing when it comes to safety for core members at the moment?
Good. Thank you very much. Before I go to the general safety, let me use this opportunity so some people could see their posting to Yobe, to Borno, and might be scared. I want to use this medium to inform Nigerians we do not run orientation in the security challenge states. And so for all those that have been deployed to Adamawa, for instance, they are going to Taraba. All those to Gombe, they are coming into Kaduna, and all those who are in Borno, they are going to Jigawa and so on. But in all our camps, we have informed the security agencies that we are coming. They have done what they are supposed to do, and they are protected. The camps are well protected. In fact, if you have no business in camp, don't go near. If you don't have any business, because you find out that the hurdle to get even closer is going to be very difficult. So the security agencies are there during the orientation camp. After the orientation camp, all the core members too have been told and have been given the phone numbers of all the security agencies, the SSS, the state security service, the military, the police, the civil defense. They have them, and all their lodges are normally protected because we've given the addresses to these security agencies. But above all, we know that when you talk about security, everyone is the chief security officer of himself. We start from there. And so as they come in, we give them security tips, bring in security experts from these security agencies to tell them how they are going to behave, the things they should watch out for, how they are going to take care of their security, and then give them all these tips before they leave the camp. And after the camp, the local government inspectors are there to always assist the core members.
Just to get complaints about racketeering.
Well, I will say that with this method that we just started, we've not heard of anything. We've not heard of anything. However, there were two people who came to our office, pretended that they were our staff, and when they came, there were some of the prospective core members who had problems. Who had problems of JAM number, their matric number, and they were sorting them out. But they came, they said, don't worry, we have directors here who are brothers, just bring some money. And when they reported to our security, they were caught. And we've not had any such thing. So this system is, to us, is the best.
You're talking about the system. Sorry, Mark, but very quickly, talking about the system, we just got this one here. from a professor saying that his son, who was born and schooled abroad but returned to the country, tried the system. Maybe you tell us what happened here. He said he actually wanted the FCT, but he was posted to Kogi State.
That's simple. FCT at the time he tried it was filled up. The camp there has the capacity. Are you getting it? The camp there, FCT camp cannot take more than 2,500. Yes, at a time. Don't forget, if you take more than 2,500, people will start sleeping on the floor. Then they will take on NYSC. They don't know what they are doing, this, that. And so the camp capacity, in doing that, we programmed it alongside with the camp capacity. And so once it gets filled up, that state, or like FCT now, disappeared. So the son couldn't have seen it.
So the system automatically locks that state off?
Yes. Once it's filled up, the system will remove the state. So you won't even see it, not to talk of having a choice of that state.